What's going on, guys? Back with another Wizards video. Now, I seen a tweet that was very interesting to me. It was a tweet from Cody Westerlund. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. He covers the Chicago Bulls. As we all know, Troy Brown Jr. got traded to the Chicago Bulls. Now, the tweet says, and I'm going to put it behind me, I'm going to get out the way. The tweet says, Troy Brown Jr. says his frustration with the Wizards was he didn't know what would earn him playing time. Right after Brown joined Bulls, Billy Donovan sat down with Brown and told him defense would be his path to playing. Brown praised Donovan just now for acting on that. So what does that tell me? I draw a very simple conclusion from that tweet that I just read to you guys. Scott Brooks is not only failing this team as from a coaching standpoint, I mean, he's leaving his players in the dark. You have young guys on this team who are trying to earn playing time, who are trying to work their tail off to get on the floor. 21, 22 years old. And Troy Brown just told me Scott Brooks didn't tell him what he needed to do. He would think he needed to do one thing, but apparently that wasn't it because Troy Brown Jr. will be out of the lineup. We've seen it with Deni Avdija. Deni Avdija was playing good basketball while he was starting. His first initial time starting. That whole span, he was playing good basketball. And what happened to Deni Avdija? He was benched for Davis Bertans, who was playing bad, so Davis could be activated. I mean, and since then, we have seen Deni struggle. I wonder why. I can't believe what a lot of the other young guys like Isaac Bonga, etc. I can't believe what these young guys are going through. Having to deal with Scott Brooks and apparently him not really telling them what they're able to do to earn playing time. Is it defense? What is it? Scott Brooks praises defense so much and says, oh, we need to be better defensively. We need to, start with defense. Defense this, defense that. But you have so many bad defenders on the team and they consistently get playing time. You create lineups that are just not logical for defensive success. You put 3 guards out there on the floor and expect defensive success. You got Troy Brown Jr. trying to bust his butt and he has no idea what to do. And I understand why that can be so frustrating for a young guy, especially trying to earn playing time. I'm glad a guy like Billy Donovan came in. He went to Chicago. He said, this is what you need to do to earn playing time. And what happened? He's getting playing time with the Chicago Bulls. Man of his word. Scott Brooks apparently is not a man of his word. He is not a man of his word. Or he just really doesn't say anything to these kids about what they can do to earn playing time. Because I'm sure they're wondering. I mean, Mo Wagner, he'll randomly go from no playing time to starting. And then he's benched and goes back to no playing time. How can you build confidence in young players when you consistently snatch minutes away from them, randomly give them more minutes, then snatch the minutes away from them again? How can you build confidence in a young player? How can you develop, because Scott Brooks is a player development coach. That's what, outside of KD, that's what the reasoning for him was. A big reason for him being signed as the coach of the Washington Wizards. He was a big player development guy. How can you develop these players? Every time they struggle to do something, they get punished with no minutes. Just inconsistent minutes all over the place. Troy Brown said he didn't even know what to do. He didn't even know how to earn minutes with the team. So how is Deni Avdija supposed to know what he needs to do? How is he supposed to react when he's starting, playing good ball, shooting the 3-ball well? All of a sudden, we need to get Davis, who's been trash, even though he signed however many years to however many millions of dollars. We need to get him activated. So Diddy, sit down. Bertans here. Come take a starting spot to get acclimated, to get activated. I mean, it's so backwards with his thinking. It's so backwards as a coach. How are you instilling confidence in young players when you give them spot minute here? Oh, you don't play anymore. Matter of fact, spot minute here. Now you don't play anymore. What are you doing? How is that good coaching? How is that good coaching? You have a bunch of young guys on your team. How is that good coaching? Like, not everybody is Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook. They're not everybody is a star and just is already at a certain level. Some guys need to actually instill confidence in themselves. Coaches, as a coach, you need to be instilling confidence in these players, not by snatching minutes away. By telling them what they need to do. And clearly from Troy Brown Jr.'s words, Scott, you wasn't doing that. And that's an indictment on you as a coach. Especially a coach that's so loved by players. Especially a coach that's noted as a player development coach. What are these guys' roles? Do you know what their roles are? Or is it just the responsibility of Brad and Russ to tell these players what their roles are? Where do you step in? You are also supposed to be a leader of this basketball team as the head coach. It's not all on Russ. It's not all on Brad to be a leader of the basketball team. It is also on you. It is also on you to help lead these young players, help them understand their role, help them understand what they need to do to earn playing time. That is your job as well. Bradley Beal and Russ's job, they are supposed to be leaders, but they're also, there to play and do their thing. As a coach, it's your job to really help them develop. Russ and Brad can only do so much. At the end of the day, they still got to go out there and hoop. But you're the coach. And from what I'm seeing, you're failing at that. You have failed. Because apparently if you don't got just an abundance of just natural gifted talent, good luck finding a role on this team. Good luck. Good luck being told what role you can play. Because Isak Bonga, for example, played really good defense. Net rating wise is one of the best defensive guys on the team. And he got kicked out of the lineup. Never to play. Until he just randomly started getting spot minutes. Troy Brown Jr. only gets to play when Russ and Neto are both out and whatnot. Or Ish is out as well. Only time he gets to play. What are the roles for these kids, Scott? What are you doing as a coach to help instill confidence in these young players? You got Rui Hachimura out in that game against the Mavericks. You got Bradley Beal out in that game against the Mavericks. And you got Garrison Matthews and everybody else just standing around and watching Russell Westbrook dribble for 20 seconds of the 24-second shot clock. What are we doing here? What are you doing? I should be asking. What are you doing? Your time is coming, man. You're doing a horrible job as a coach. A horrible job. And yes, I understand it ain't easy being a head coach of an NBA team. I'm positive of that. But I'm also positive you aren't doing the best that you could be doing. I'm also very positive of that. I mean, so that's all I really had to say, guys. That was a very interesting quote from Troy Brown Jr. I'm glad he said that. So now I get an insight of what's really going on in that Wizards locker room, on that Wizards coaching staff, specifically from the head coach. I mean, if you guys enjoy the content, please make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And of course, I'll be back with another Wizards video. Peace.